Hey guys, hi, this is Priya. Today I'm at Fort Casey State Park and it is absolutely beautiful. The views are just to die for. And it's sunny, so everybody's out here. I hope you guys can see. You can see Olympic Mountains in the distance, and also just a moment ago you could also, yeah, you can still see, but I don't know if you guys can see it. You can see Mount Rainier, so it's really nice. It's right there. Let's enjoy this beautiful scenic drive to Fort Casey State Park in Washington. We ended up leaving much later than planned, and oh boy, did we regret it. The traffic was absolutely crazy, adding at least an extra hour to our drive time. So if you're heading here, definitely try to leave earlier, ideally by 9 a.m. to avoid the rush hour, and trust me, you will thank me later. We just crossed Deception Pass Bridge, and also we previously explored different parts of the Deception Pass State Park, so feel free to check out those videos as well. This drive is stunning. You've got coastal views almost the entire way, with the Olympic Mountain Range in the background. Speaking of which, we recently spent 5 amazing days in Olympic National Park. So if you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the end screen. Guys, this place is so beautiful. I know I say this every single time, but it really is. Remember, Fort Casey requires a discovery pass for day visits, so don't forget to hang that in your car. We got here around 3 p.m. and unsurprisingly, the parking lot was nearly full. It was a gorgeous sunny day with a cool breeze, perfect for exploring. Fort Casey has some fascinating history.
6, 7, 9. These are all batteries, gun batteries. They're all like hidden, like they're on disappearing carriages. They would come up and then they would go down. This is what they said, like this fort, it became irrelevant as soon as it was built, because planes were invented and then they were vulnerable to them, and anything static was just not useful. They were replaced with like big ships.
Texting.
So we go over here.
Fort Casey was built in late 1800s, and it was a part of what's known as the Triangle of Fire, along with Fort Worden and Fort Flagler, strategically placed to defend Puget Sound during World War II.
Basically, there were 617-pound projectiles, each one of them shell. So they would put it on this, used to hoist it to where they need to be. On the packing powder. Yeah, see, this is short story.
The fort has 3 levels, all interconnected by stairs and ladders, so be ready for some climbing. You'll find several watchtowers and a little further along the beautiful lighthouse, which we will explore later. Kingsbury. This place is a popular spot for kite flying. The breeze here is just right. We'll definitely bring our kites next time. These are Olympic mountain range, and that does look like Mount Rainier up there, peeking through the shadow. One of the coolest things here are these disappearing guns. Huge artillery pieces designed to pop up for firing and then retract underground to reload, keeping them hidden from enemy view. Definitely innovative engineering for its time. They have 2 disappearing guns on display here, which we will explore in more detail later in the video. Oh, you got me down. मेरा हाथ भी नहीं पहुंच रहा. We took our time exploring and soaking in the sun. It was just so peaceful and epic up here. Looking out over the water, you can spot Fort Worden and Fort Flagler, completing that triangle of fire defense. The views here are absolutely epic. You've got to see this in person to truly appreciate it. Look at all these things.
Yeah, see, this is where they were. From there they were pulling, right?
Yeah.
The thing would come up.
And these?
These are probably to unload it.
Look what they have here.
Yeah, because they would have a gun on it.
These watchtowers offered a sweeping view of Puget Sound and provided early warning for any approaching threat during Fort's coastal defense era.
See, this is the disappearing carriage on which it sits. This one is compressed down, so you can't see it from the top, and the other gun is in its firing position.
Ladders. It's all ladders. Ladders, stairs, and more ladders.
Sit up and down. Look, they're giant rollers. Really used to have grease on them. They all shut them down. It's like moves on it, kind of, and it goes up and down. That part is like it's like a hinge. It will go down backwards so that the whole thing will fit here. So, it's dead. You can see. That's the shell.
Unfortunately, the lighthouse closes at 4 p.m. and we missed it. And they also have a small gift shop in there.
To the Dungeness Lighthouse.
As my husband just told me, interestingly, the original lens from this lighthouse was moved to the new Dungeness Lighthouse near Sequim, where it continues to shine light today.
From here, the deer are.
Hey, so many of them. I spent ages just filming and taking photographs of them. It was such a magical moment. Guys, we saw deers and so many of them. It was so epic and beautiful. I literally spent half an hour photographing them and filming them. Just so beautiful, so epic. And they're still out there. They're just grazing. So we haven't eaten anything all day. I don't know why we go out and we just don't feel ever hungry. And might have some chips. I love these. So might have some of that, and now we're heading home. How long do you think will take us?
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. It's about
It's
it's about 6. So oh wow, we will reach quite a bit late, like around 8. And today was truly wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed this little adventure. If you like this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the drive.